Hey guys, thanks for tuning in today. You're not here by accident, so let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. Today, it's just simple, right? God is saying it's time for your release. That's what God is saying for you. It's time for your release, right? He's using your imaginations to show you that life that He has in store for you, right? You've been praying, you've been fasting, you've been crying, you've been struggling, you've been going through certain things and not understanding why. But just know it's time for your release. That is why He's using your imagination to show you visions, right? Look at this that it says in scriptures. I will give my spirit to everyone. Your sons and daughters will prophesy, young men will see visions, and your old men will have dreams. That means those visions that He has laid upon you, right? That's why when you think about it, that's why you're getting so excited, right? You feel that joy. You feel all that that just overwhelming feeling of that this is meant for me. And you're right, it is meant for you, right? And it's just going to take you moving forward and following those promptings that God is going to give you, right? That's why you're having those dreams. That's why you can't shake those things that you've been thinking about when it comes to things you want for your future. It's because God has given you those for a reason. He wants you to be excited. He wants to give you those dreams, right? He wants you to be happy. He wants to fulfill all your desires, right? You just have to follow those promptings, right? So stand in agreement with God and go ahead and type in the comments, I will follow the promptings that He has given me this week, right? He's not asking you to be perfect. What He's asking of you is just follow the promptings, right? Do not let fear set in. Do not let fear sit in and make you feel like you can't do this. The reason why that you're feeling the way that you're feeling, that joy, that excitement, those different things, is because God has placed something in you that's only meant for you, right? It's only meant for you. It's not meant for you to share it with anyone else and get discouraged. That's what the enemy wants. No, God has given it to you, so He wants you to really push through and see that I've heard your prayers, right? That life that you want, I want to give it to you. I just need you to trust me and walk in faith. And you walking in faith is not letting fear derail you in any capacity, right? You got to take it one day at a time, one step at a time by following those promptings, right? Don't let fear rule your life anymore, right? And think about this. In the past, when you think about those visions, you think about those dreams, right? You get super excited. You get really motivated to do all the things and just go after that life. And then after a while, fear starts to set in. And it sets in a way that it cripples you and just prevents you from even taking any step forward. And it's just, that's not what God has in store for you, right? He doesn't want fear to run your life, right? He wants you to be able to trust Him and just know that He will protect you. He will guide you. He will give you the provision to do what needs to be done, right? You're not experiencing the provision that you have, that you want right now. And that's simply because you're not on your track. To get the provision, to get the resources, to get the finances, you have to be in alignment. And that's why He needs you to follow those promptings, right? That's why it's time for your release. He doesn't want you to struggle anymore. He doesn't want you hurting anymore. He doesn't want fear running your life. He doesn't want any of that for you. He wants to give you peace. He wants to give you more love. He wants to give you more joy. He wants to give you abundance. But that will only come if you follow the prompting that He is giving you, right? And then just think about this, right? I want you to think about if you follow those promptings and go after the things that you truly want for your life, like truly want for your life, right? Think about where you would be a year from now, right? We can easily sit here and say, man, if I would have started 8 years ago, started 10 years ago, or whatever the case may be, how much better would my life be right now? But we can't think that. Time has passed. You cannot change the past. Only thing you can concentrate on is the present to allow your futures to be different, right? And that's why He wants now. And think about this. God is going to restore everything. The moment you start taking steps into the things that you're called to do, He's going to release everything that you want. That's why He said it's time for your release. He wants you to be happy. He wants you to be fruitful because He knows when you're that, then you will be a blessing to other people, right? And that's what he wants. He wants you to be a continual blessing to other people and show them that if you trust God, things will continue to work out, right? That's why he's releasing things this week. So make sure you follow those promptings, right? So stand in agreement with God. Go ahead and write down in the comments, right? It's time for my release. Make sure you stand in agreement. It's all about activation, right? You got to activate that faith. Show God that you're going to trust him, right? Put in the comments, I will take step forward, right? Because it's time for my release, right? Stand in agreement. It's time for my release, right? God wants to bless you, and he's going to bless you. That's why it's time for your release, right? Once again, he's not asking you to be perfect. He's just asking you to take one step at a time, following those promptings. The more you follow the promptings, the more he will release to you, right? Continue to follow the promptings and watch how you be in amazement, right? So when you start getting those promptings on the new book, the new idea, the new business, the new direction that he needs you to go for your life, do not take it lightly. That's why it's popping up in your mind more and more, because it's meant for a reason, right? He's heard your prayers. He's seen the tears that you shed. He's seen the heartache. He's seen the situations that you've been in that has not been beneficial to you. And he wants to give you more of that so you don't have to continue to go through those cycles of pain, hurt, regret, and shame or guilt. He wants you to live free in truth and happiness. And you're only going to do that by following the promptings that he gives to you, right? So now, once again, stand in agreement with him and make sure you write down in the comments, it's time for my release. It's time for my release. And watch how he'll amaze you with the things that he's placed in your heart, because he's not showing you that for no reason. Everyone has different visions for their life. And you just take a look around at the people that go after those visions and dreams that they have. Look at how their life is turning out, right? He wants that for you, not what everybody else has. He wants those visions that he's given you to bless you. So continue to trust him, continue to take little step by little step, and just see how he'll blow your mind, right? He is a faithful God. So he's not showing you that to just toy and play with you. He is going to make sure those dreams and visions come true. That's why he's placed them in your heart. Do not take them to anybody else and ask for confirmation. Take it back to God and sit with it, right? Because you know people are going to discourage you because they don't see the same thing that you see. And that's fair, because God didn't give them that vision. He gave it to you, right? He gave those dreams to you. So don't go look for confirmation from people. Just go check in with God and watch how he'll blow your mind. Always remember, you are blessed, you are loved, you are amazing, you are beautiful, and you are called to do great things in this world. And you will only do that if you follow the prompting that he's given you, right? He loves you and wants more for you, right? So just continue to seek him, and you'll be amazed at what he has for your life. As always, God bless, and until next time, go be a blessing to other people. Until next time, bye for now.